Hey, remember last year when I reviewed Sebastian's Star Bear?
Are you some kind of bear? Ah, and you are a bear?
I've been trying very hard to forget about it. But after I posted that video in the That Guy with the Glasses blog section, somebody mentioned there was another animated Dutch movie about a talking bear. Must be a thing over there. It's called Dexter the Dragon and Bumble the Bear, but it seems to go by a lot of titles. It took me a while, but I finally found a copy in English titled The Dragon That Wasn't. Or was he? Well, was he or wasn't he? I don't even know what the context for this is. That's a bad sign when even the movie's not sure of itself. From what I can tell, it seems to be based off of a Dutch comic, but I couldn't find much information about it. Well, I guess we're going in blind. Let's check it out. The movie opens at an old castle during a stormy night.
Friday the 13th. Well.
Welcome to my world, bitch. I think that was the wrong reference. Damn it! So this dog guy named Joost is the butler in this castle and is very superstitious.
Says here that storms are caused by dragons. Dragons? Oh!
I take it science isn't very big in this world. Also, what the hell? Was he reading a Batman novel? Ah! Cartoon antics!
Yost, you know it's much easier to walk down the stairs than to come down on your backside.
His spine might be shattered. The bear, named Oliver, is the owner of the castle, and Joost tries to convince him that dragons might be coming because he read it in his book.
Look at the part about the dragon, right here. There's even a spell to call them.
All right, I'll read it out loud.
Not now!
Yes, randomly reading a spell from an old book never goes bad in a movie.
Dragon up on Misty Mountain, I call you to come down. And then it says, let's see, yes. Let your shadow cross our paths when lightning strikes the ground.
Oh wait, there's more at the bottom. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange aeons even death may die. Probably nothing. It seems that the spell did summon something, but it quickly runs off and Oliver doesn't see it. Joost goes over to their neighbor to help him investigate the yard. Apparently she's a dragon expert, but it's never really explained.
Are you there, Kit Kat? Hello?
Really? Her name is Kit Kat? Does she have a sister named Almond Joy? Wait, don't tell me. There's gonna be cat puns, aren't there?
Kit Kat, do you think I should tell anyone about this?
It's up to you, but I can state categorically that if it was me, I wouldn't let the cat out of the bag.
No! No! We're not doing that for this one. Just go take the day off. They find a mysterious object in the bushes and bring it in to show Oliver. Why is he in bed with it?
Now would you two please let me get some sleep?
Yes, go away. I want to be alone with it.
I like that ball. It's kind of cute in a way.
Okay, he seriously has an unhealthy attachment to that thing. You know, you really shouldn't attach yourself to things that won't love you back. Right, Chespin? He knows what I'm talking about.
You know, I think I'll give it to Miss Fluff. It'll give me an excuse to invite her to the party that I'm gonna have.
She's the prettiest girl in town. But she's not as beautiful as you, giant mysterious ball.
It's not that I was too shy to ask you before, but, well, I'm having a party tonight, and...
Oh, I'd love to come. We can do all my favorite dances. The waltz, the minuet, the foxtrot, the polka, the promenade, oh, and of course the hucklebuck.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, and we mustn't forget the swizzle, the shimmy, the swing, the fling, the jump, the bump, the lump, the monkey, the hop.
Is it funny yet? Oh, look, Yost is training an assistant.
Ah, Mr. Waddle. Let's see how you look. They told me you were a bird brain, but I'm sure that's not true. Yes, you'll do fine. Just try not to foul up. We have a very important job to do, and I wouldn't want you to duck out on me.
Whoever wrote this dialogue can go duck themselves. So, as you may have guessed, the ball is actually a giant Yoshi egg, and after some shenanigans that go on for way too long, it hatches into a baby dragon which Oliver takes a liking to.
Oh, I know he's still a little wild, but with a proper upbringing, I'm sure he'll turn out just fine. I think I've decided on a name. Yes, I'm going to call him Dexter, after my great-grandfather. Oh, I was a bit of a rascal, too, at his age, but, hey, what are you doing? Thank you.
Yeah, I can't see this going wrong.
I think you'd better go up and take your bath, don't you? We'll have time to play again tomorrow.
Better be careful, Ollie. According to this book, dragons hate to take baths.
Dragon? Did you say dragon? That's my ward that you're talking about. A member of my family. I will not have him referred to as a dragon. Hello. And his name is Dexter. Is that clear?
I love how delusional he is. Meanwhile, Abbott and Costello here try to give Dexter a bath, but it turns out getting him upset causes him to Hulk out.
What a time for a swim, and with all your clothes on.
Yeah, what the hell's wrong with you?
Ollie, Dexter's making big trouble.
Oh, really, Yost? Just because you're having problems, there's no reason to blame it on little Dexter. He's such a precious thing. How could you do something like that? I'm surprised that you butlers are such a bore.
Not only is he delusional, but he's also kind of a jerk. But luckily, Oliver manages to calm him down.
Dexter. Hi, little fellow. Were they being mean to you?
Who's a good little killing machine? You're a good little killing machine. Yes, you are. That night, Oliver hosts a party and invites everyone from town. Then a reporter shows up to question him about the egg. I like that they made him a rat. It's a nice touch. Meanwhile, upstairs, Dexter is up to some mischief. No, don't take that. Ugh. At the same time, some crooks crash the party and steal from all the guests. Dexter is immediately attracted to all the jewelry because, as it's been established in other movies, dragons love gold. I guess sleeping on a big pile of treasure is pretty ballin'. But being around all that treasure and food causes Dexter to go off again.
Ollie, wait!
What was he planning to do, arrest him? Luckily, Oliver stops his rampage by giving him a stern talking to.
Listen here now. You've been very bad. Very bad. I've been personally insulted by that beast!
I'll arrest him. No!
Arrest a little fellow like that? Unbelievable! So he got a little excited. Look at that face. Is that the face of a criminal? He's just having growing pains.
He needs to learn some manners, too. Ugh.
That dragon's a real find.
If we could get our hands on him, we could do anything!
Don't worry, we'll nab him all right.
A dragon for a partner!
Let's just talk about our crimes in front of everybody. Gonna rob the bank tomorrow. LOL. The next day, Oliver is determined to show everyone that Dexter is just misunderstood, so he takes him into town for a doctor's appointment. But those thieves show up and kidnap him so they can rob a bank.
All right, kid, this is gonna be real simple. All we want you to do is rob the bank. We're doing it for your daddy, see? He's gonna really like it.
We got company. Give me some siren.
Everyone in this town is an idiot. They take him to the bank and coax him into stealing money through more wacky hijinks. Oliver shows up and tries to stop him, but the police think he was the one who robbed the bank.
Let's go!
Yeah, don't pay attention to those two suspicious looking guys over there. You know, not important. Dexter grabs Ollie and they run off to the hills. The incident is broadcast all over the news and we get probably the weirdest and funniest comment in the movie.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to begin by asking you about dragons. Many people believe that they are purely fictional, mythical, like unicorns or human beings.
Well, of course. There's no such thing as human beings. They're just fantasy creatures made up for children's stories.
Does that mean I'm not real? Does that mean my whole world is an illusion? Kind of scary because now it just feels like reality can black out at any minute. Oh God, no! Oh, thank God. It was just a commercial break. Up in the mountains, Ollie is hiding out with Dexter, but Kit Kat finds him. I still can't believe that's her name.
Things aren't that bad. It's just Dexter. You have to let him go. I'm afraid he doesn't fit into our world.
And why's that? Because he made a little mistake. Oh, right, he robbed a bank, but they've got lots of money. What's a few extra dollars? I'm not gonna leave him.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
He belongs in his own land, the Dragon Land beyond the Misty Mountains. He'll have friends there.
Oh, rubbish. He doesn't need any friends. And neither do I. The two of us will live very nicely together out here in the wilderness. We're really a very happy father and son.
Ollie needs to get out more. Back in town, the police are looking for them.
Ollie's not a criminal. He needs help, not more trouble. He's just trying to be a good father. Can't you see that?
Trying to be a good father, eh? That's rich. Quite an original excuse.
Yeah, how dare he try to be someone's father figure?
Why, do you know how many laws he's broken? Well, neither do I. So stop trying to confuse me with all these trick questions. I won't listen to another word. I know what I'm doing.
My logic is as flawless as me Irish accent. Unfortunately, living in the wilderness is beginning to wear on Ollie, and he misses his old life. So much so that he has to sing about it.
Friendship solid as a rock, with true friends always there. The things you share when people care. How much can this bear bear?
Skip the song! But then the cops show up to arrest him.
Now, where's Dexter, eh?
He's gone.
Oh, a real wise guy, is it? Smart answers.
That is totally not believable. Okay, how did this guy become a cop? I repeat, everyone in this town is an idiot. The mayor decides that none of this is really Ollie's fault and lets him go as long as he helps to catch Dexter. Well, at least someone has some common sense around here. Eventually he does show up and Ollie gets him to calm down. They capture Dexter and put him into a circus that happens to be owned by those two crooks. And as you'd expect, they don't treat him well. Ollie finds out and naturally gets upset and goes to rescue him. And I'm sure he'll do so in a calm and reasonable fashion. he could just cap a bitch. That works too, I guess. Boy, that escalated quickly. I think I better end this before someone gets hurt. Dexter trashes the circus, the bad guys get their comeuppance, Ollie comes to his senses and explains to Dexter that he needs to be with his own kind, then they have a heartfelt but somewhat anticlimactic goodbye.
You've got to find your real home, and it's out there, beyond the misty mountains, and I can't go with you. My home's here. Listen for the call. It'll guide you.
Farewell.
And we end with everyone having dinner together, and Ollie realizes having friends are more important or something, and I guess we're gonna forget that he brought a shotgun to a circus. Minor details. So that was The Dragon That Wasn't. Well, it was better than Sebastian Starbear, I guess. Yeah, it wasn't unbelievably stupid or anything, but it was still kind of a train wreck. It had some weird editing. In the beginning it kept cutting to those crooks at a pub, which felt unnecessary. There were also a lot of scenes that went on for way too long, and a lot of quiet moments that just felt like padding. Also, the dialogue felt kind of awkward, but that might be a translation problem. I did like the premise of this movie about trying to raise a troublemaking dragon, but ultimately having to give him up because he needs to be with his own kind. That was a pretty heavy message, but it kind of got lost in the movie's oversaturated goofiness and Oliver being a stubborn asshole. Personally, if you want a better story about raising dragons, then just stick to the DreamWorks Dragon series. Overall, aside from a few questionable moments, I guess it's pretty harmless, but nothing to write home about. Okay, so far we've had a movie about a whimsical dream world and a movie about a dragon. But what's a fantasy-themed obscurathon without a movie about a love story? That's next.
Friendship solid as a rock, with true friends always there. The things you share when people care, how much can this bear bear? I was so cozy then, with all my friends, but that was...
You ever like just take a look at your life and just question like where it's going? I'm having one of those moments right now. In case anybody was wondering, this was the Marvel book, the old. I don't know what year this was. This was it's in here. It's a pretty good book. It's kind of old. I bought it in the '90s. So remember when the '90s was only 10 years ago? You feeling old?